I think we're gonna do the Malkuth and Netdash. Yeah, we'll do these two. Try it. Okay, let's do Netdash. We need to re-equip the key pages. We can do the Mars one. Mars equip. And then I guess I will just go with this. This is a piercing deck. I probably need to tailor my deck towards how to towards beating this, but we'll just test it out first, test out the grounds first, and then we'll do it. Incomprehensible. Deal double stagger damage from all sources. So weak to every single attack. On hit, add enlightenment to target's hand. Let's go skitter away, and we can go this, I guess. What is incomprehensible? Or enlightenment? I was like, while in hand, decrease max stagger resist. Decrease max stagger resist? So I need to play this, is what it's saying. Sure, I guess. I feel like I can just wait a turn. Okay, now it's doing... Okay, deals 0 damage if target has enlightenment in hand. Wait, didn't it add enlightenment to my hand? What? Let's try this. What? I don't understand. How did I fail my second roll there? Okay, I mean staggered. Oh, I guess when it's staggered, it'll become vulnerable. Oh my god, 1 HP. 1 HP. Okay, well, sure. I think it killed itself. Maybe. I don't really know what happened. But, well, we won. That's all that matters. Sir, you gotta wake up. You're gonna get sick if you sleep on the floor. Netdash once again casts a glimpse at Roland while still lying on the floor, before turning back again. The smell, and this thing rolling around on the floor. Don't tell me. A beer can. Where the heck did you get this? This is a library, Roland, constructed from the light of possibilities. Anything's possible as long as... Anything's possible as long as you've got the book. Are you sure you're sorting the books well? You seemed okay at receiving guests at least. He nods to the pile of books next to him. Really? You sorted them all? Let me see. The books are almost randomly scattered across the floor. I don't think that counts as sorting. Here, have a drink. Hey, you got manners at least. Well, let me take a sip if you insist. Never guess I'd get a chance to drink beer in this place. Boy, how I miss this sparkling softness. Oh my god. They're all turning quote-unquote bad. Good stuff, eh? It sure is, brother. So, how's work been going? It's been going, somehow. Not that I'm satisfied with it though. What's your biggest complaint at the moment then? That I have to take someone else's life with my hands? But it's either you or them, ain't it? That's why I have to fight, and that's why I don't like about it. I'll probably have to kill even more people as time goes by. Doesn't matter if it's a saint or the scum of the earth. Everyone wants to live all the same. I'm picking up on what you're putting there. But it's no different out there, really. People are all hurt and kill others because they don't want to be hurt themselves. Take others' lives so you can keep yours. Bit too obvious, maybe. I guess that's how things work in the outside world. Where are you from, by the way? The nest? The back streets? Don't know. I'm feeling tipsy. All I remember for sure is that I worked at Lobotomy Corp. Oh, I see. So every single one of them were employees at the Lobotomy Corp, and because the L Corp got turned into they were probably investing in the library, and then they were building this library. Yeah, and then every one of them died somehow. Must have been in a pretty sweet spot working in a mega corp like that. You really think so? Duh, of course. People are bound to envy anyone who gets to join a wing. They give a lot of cash, welfare's nice, and you gain social status too. Yeah, that's what they always say. Let's just forget about all that for now and drink some more. And drink our sorrows away. Alright, gotta drink while I can. Oh, and they are found out by Angela. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so we have 3 just pure good cards. All characters. Deal 5 to 10 stagger damage to all enemies. All allies recover 5 to 10 stagger resist. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. It's pretty good to stagger the enemy. If the opportunity comes. On a successful pierce attack, reduce the max stagger resist of the target by 5%. Okay, so this is like the stagger resist, and just getting the staggering the enemy and then killing them that way. On a one-sided attack, inflict 1 feeble and disarm next scene at a 50% chance. The likelihood increases by 10% for each successful attack. 3 times per engagement, excludes mass attacks. So they keep on mentioning this mass attack. I'm not sure. At least I haven't seen any skill that has like AoE. All of them are just targeted spells, targeted attacks. This mass attacks, I haven't seen it yet. Alright, I think that was actually a pretty fast one. Let me just try this out too here. Sway crew, yeah, I'm gonna go with the sway. Let's go with this. This is also piercing. I think it's fine. We can just change if the enemy is not weak to piercing. We can just change it. Happy Teddy Bear. Affection. Reduce the cost of nostalgic embrace of the old days by 1 after engaging in a clash. Reduce the cost of that's the card probably. After engaging in a clash. And this guy is weak to slash damage. Okay, all the others are normal though, so it's not that bad. We don't need to skitter away. Going first. Display of infection. That is a lot of damage. Man. 4 to 6. You can just, let's do that instead. Oh my god. Okay, let's do this, I guess. We can do that way. Wow. What is this? Let's do skitter away. Okay, didn't skitter away at all. Ashes does when hit, inflict 1 to 3 burn. Matchlight is 25% chance to damage the user if Ember is at 4 or higher. We can do Ashes first. Fleet footsteps. Alright. I just realized that I can just endure the slashing attacks. Well, that was pretty easy considering that I have the Mars page. The Mars page actually counters those slashing attacks pretty well. Whew, got a ton of books for you, Malchus. By the way, I told you before that this is my 3rd life, right? Oh yeah, you've been thinking about your previous lives? By the way, I heard from Angela that this place is related to Lobotomy Corporation somehow. Is that really true? It's not just related somehow. I was an AI in charge of the control team in Lobotomy Corporation. AI? As in artificial intelligence? Oh, hold on a second. You're an AI? Just like Angela? Sorry, my wording was a little off. I wasn't a real AI. I was a human whose brain was restored for a second chance, if anything. Sheesh. I was worried for a second that this place violated the ethics amendment even more than just one time. The head could come burn this place to the ground at any moment if that was the case. The head? You mean the institution that manages the city? Yep, heard that head. They usually like to stay awfully quiet, but when they do have work, they're scaredy, thorough, and quick about it. Or so I've heard, you know? You're so casual, aren't you? I thought we were having a serious conversation here. Oh, oops, sorry. I've gone through all kinds of stuff, so my priorities tend to be a bit unusual. It's not like I was trying to ignore what you were saying or anything, Malchus. I'm sorry if it made you feel bad. You have a rather unique personality, Roland. It's all part of my survival strategy. Anyway, back to your past. You said you used to be the boss of the control team back in Lobotomy Corp, right? That's right. And now I'm in charge of history here, as you can see. So I started out by tracing back in my own history. Very, very slowly. Would you like to have a listen? Not a fan of long and convoluted stories. Hey, don't be such a mood killer. You're supposed to agree here. Well, why bother asking if you're going to tell me the story anyway? You know what? You got me there. Anyways, I was ordered to work in Lobotomy Corp as the head of the control team, bearing all my flaws. I was given a role to play as soon as I woke up, not realizing who I truly was, but with my heart still aching from the unresolved pain and regret from my past, almost about to burst. Just like that, I kept doing inhuman acts for Lobotomy Corp. I didn't even question what I was doing since it was all just work to me. It felt like a calling even. The only thing guiding me was a vague feeling that something went wrong because I didn't try hard enough. My twisted sense of effort pushed many into peril. I forced others into following my selfish standards, like a fretful child. Must have been rough for you, being told to work like that without knowing what you were getting into. Did your memories naturally come back after working in Lobotomy Corp for a while, or... it's more like... It'd be more correct to say I was reminded of them. My life at Lobotomy Corp was actually my second. And when my emotions finally erupted while working there, I could remember my first life. All the mistakes and faults I had made and regret. I could understand why I had been so obsessed with trying hard. Turns out what I really wanted was recognition. Look, I'm trying so hard, I'm a useful person. I never knew how to stand up without leaning on someone else. After I vented out all of my emotions, the inner struggle that had been haunting me for so long finally dissolved. I found redemption from my first life during my second life. Alright, so let me get this straight. You did something wrong, which you regretted so much, and died. Somehow came back to life and got another job, and the big lump of regret in your heart eventually got resolved in a turn of events? I guess that's one way to put it. Hold on for a moment. Let's say that everything else makes sense since it's the city we're talking about. But who revived you? And for what reason? Just to give you that enlightenment? Maybe. So that I can let out all of my resentment and sorrow. That I can find redemption. Don't delude yourself, Malchus. Here it's Angela, the mood killer here. Wow. Oh, jeez, it scared me for a second. Were you listening to this all of this? Your salvation was never in his interest. He only did it as a means to find his own redemption. I wasn't the one using you. It was him. He used all of you just to satisfy himself. I can't bear to hear any more of this nonsense. So, I need you to fall asleep. Is this the Angela remembering the past, I guess? What's with those faces? It's the rest you all longed for. We can't let you do that. We worked so hard to make this happen. Okay, I guess all of them are were AI, and then all of them were AI. So I guess we still need to unlock Gebra, whatever this is, tested, Hawkma. We have Isolde and Hod, and there's this guy here, this guy here. Worked hard. How funny. Would you really call what you've done hard work? We're not going to sit still and let you take away our light. Our light? You're not the boss, and I will never listen to you even if you were. Chesed. Welfare team Sephira? Of course you won't. You're still loyal to that man. I won't let you rob me of the means I finally found. Tifereth. Central Command Team Sephira. Central Command. No one is by my side as I expected. So it seems like Angela got her own consciousness and then started rebelling against the person who made them, or the person who's like the CEO of the lobotomy corp. Do not feel so lonesome. Now? What? Do not feel so lonesome now. Extraction team. I shall stand by your side if no one else wills to. Oh, it's Binai, the one that is on Angela's side? Damn it, Binai. Even in the end, your discipline team Gabra. This must be yet another consequence of its actions. I simply acknowledge all events as valid. I would have shed a tear of gratitude for you if I could. Feel free to act upon your wishes. Hawkma. Angela, a machine consumed by desires. You cannot take this path. Right, yeah, as I said just a few moments ago, yeah, Angela is consumed by desires or has her own wants and needs and consciousness to make decisions for herself, and she has rebelled against the person who created her, and all these guys are actually just either humans turned into machines or created AIs. And yeah, so they're actually just AIs. I decide what I can or cannot do now. You can't cling to Lobotomy Corporation forever. Aren't you interested in learning more about yourself or living your own life? My life, it was to save humanity. That's why I could willingly sacrifice my life. It was for the greater cause. What a bunch of idiots. Okay, I guess I see now, like as the story unfolds, I see that Angela is actually seems like the good guy, right? I mean, considering that we're on the team of Angela. Maybe there's a twist in the end, but maybe not. We'll see about that. Seems another storm swept by. I gave away my 2 precious lives trying to save people, and I'm willing to do it again for a 3rd time. We withstood all those hardships and trials for the sake of humanity. Do we look like idiots to you, too, Roland? I mean, it's not much like stupid, but more naive. But of course, considering that they don't really have their consciousness to think by themselves, it's understandable, I guess. Well, it's not like I know enough of the details. Don't get this whole saving humanity thing either. But if that's what you sincerely hope for, who am I to judge? Of course I'm sincere. Please leave me be for a bit. I need some time to think. Alright. You do like you need some help, some rest. Remember, deep breath, okay? And and you don't have to be too courteous with me when we talk. Just thought I'd like to know. Yeah. Alright. Finally, a 2nd floor that has 3. Okay, we have the teddy bears. Upon winning a clash, deal bonus dagger damage equal to the dice value at a 20% chance. Clashing against the same target multiple times will increase the likelihood. Winning a clash, deal bonus damage. But it is a chance-based. The combat page with the highest cost in hand is chosen. With the highest, okay. Excludes on play pages. Using pages with the same name will decrease the cost of every copy of that page the character currently owns by 1. It's a little bit confusing, but it's just decreases the cost, sure. All dice gain 1 to 2 power in a clash. All dice lose 1 to 2 power in a one-sided attack. Okay, so you're supposed to just use this for clashing. And we need to obtain this book. This book here. This is the 3rd episode of Iso's story. With the 3rd episode of Hot's story. I mean, but about Iso, we need to obtain this book, which we should be looking towards getting soon. And of course, all of these books. I'm pretty sure that do we have everything here? I guess we do. Yeah, we do. Okay. Well, yeah. We can continue here. Let's go.